In Movies and Money, a billion-dollar winner. We have film critic Erik, Childress, founder of the Movie Madness podcast, on the scene.
That's right, Angie. Zootopia 2 was back in the number one spot at the box office, grossing $25.8 million, which seems like a mere drop in the bucket. For you see, it took less than 3 weeks for Disney's Zootopia 2 to gross $1 billion across the globe. The film is over $260 million domestic, but it is a juggernaut internationally. James L. Brooks' Ella McKay found no traction with critics nor audiences, and the result was just $2 million. That was the 5th worst opening for a December release in over 2,000 theaters. I am a fan of the film, and it's easy to look at the negative critical response, but interest in the film was apparently very low before the first reviews hit, and it's just another sad reminder that comedies for adults are just not drawing folks in the way that they used to.
One of the biggest releases of the year arrives this weekend. Let's get your review of Avatar: Fire and Ash.
The first 2 Avatar films are amongst the 3 highest grossing films of all time. James Cameron's Titanic is 4th. That is 3 $2 billion films in a row, over $5 billion combined just for the Avatar films, but they were also 13 years apart, and the wait for Fire and Ash has just been 3. Will that affect the itch? We'll see. What should affect the itch is that the film is just not good. Sure, its visuals can be astounding and the level of effort is off the charts, but ultimately for what if the film is in many ways just repeating The Way of Water and frankly just repeats and resets itself each hour you are sitting there watching it? The action is uninspired, the new villain will have you asking, what is your problem really? And the old villain keeps threatening to do a face turn before the screenplay abandons such an arc and just keeps him a jerk. But it is an event film that will help make the biggest box office year since the pandemic. I just hope Cameron puts a fork in these movies and goes on to his next potential blockbuster.
Film studios are set for the holiday season with so many films on the big screen coming out. What stands out?
Well, besides Ella McKay, yes, Angie, there actually is, and I am speaking to the adults out there because if you don't occasionally get out to theaters and support these movies, they will just stop making them for you. But the one I think could become a sleeper hit if word of mouth gets around is Song Sung Blue. Now, this is based on the true story of Mike and Claire Sardina, also known as Lightning and Thunder. They were known for doing musical tribute shows, her for Patsy Cline and him for Neil Diamond, which became their ticket to local stardom. Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson star in the film, which is based on a great 2008 documentary of the same name that tells this wonderful story with some crazy real-life twists and turns. This is precisely the kind of audience-capturing tale that will make them laugh, cry, and clap along. Jackman and Hudson are both terrific in it. Forget Avatar. If you want to see some blue this season, make it Song Sung Blue.
Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle were tragically murdered in their home over the weekend. Could you share your thoughts on his film career that has spanned decades?
I think a lot of us are still processing this ghastly tragedy, Angie, but in times of heartbreak, we reach for love, and it certainly sent everyone back to a time when Rob Reiner had a streak just about unmatched by modern filmmakers in terms of rewatchable, quotable classic films. His run from 1984 to 1995 included This Is Spinal Tap, The Sure Thing, Stand By Me, The Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, Misery, A Few Good Men. Now, many felt North was a stumble after that, but boy did he rebound with The American President, one of my favorites. Comedies, dramas, fantasy, coming-of-age films, and certainly romance and love. Just about all of them would have been a classic in any era, and that gift of a legacy that he gave to all of us will continue to be cherished for the eras to come.
Thank you, Erik. Business First AM will be right back.
Thank you, Angie.